our celebration of Hannah. She's in the back, just taking a quick moment, but let's give her a round of applause to start tonight. 希望 Hannah 你有听到吗？ Now, tonight, we will be doing a little bit English, Chinese. We also have people online. You can see all these wonderful people on top of my head. Lester, Isaac, online timer, Monica even. Lots of people online, lots of people in person. And I want to thank all of you for coming. Some of you came all the way from Taipei. If you came from Taipei, can you just raise your hand? Where are my Taipei people? Oh, nice. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you. So many of you decided to come out from Taipei because we love Hannah. We're so glad to be part of this moment. Tonight, we're doing a lot. We're going to be reflecting on a wonderful historic moment for District 67. And we are also going to be sharing a little bit about Toastmasters Centennial, 100 years of Toastmasters history. So tonight is a big event, which is why we're also online and in person. And I want to thank all of you for coming. And so tonight I am your host, Joseph Calvin. Now, before we get into our main Hannah celebration, I'm going to invite one of our trio members, arguably the most handsome, but I don't want to cause any fights. And he's going to share a little bit about the centennial, the 100th anniversary and what he experienced and some videos. So let me welcome up Alex Huang. Yeah. Here you go, sir.
Thank you, our TMD, Joseph Calvin. Hello, Toastmasters. Hello, good evening. It's my great honor to share something what I feel from the International Convention. Before I introduce those experiences, let me share with you why we have this kind of event. You know what? For District 67, we are established for 66 years, right? Hannah Chen is the only one went to the semifinal, representing our region, and won the second place in the World Championship. So all the trio think that we should have a celebration for Hannah, including to share something we don't know about Hannah. And also we invited two very important men in her Toastmaster journey, Oscar and Richard. So later we're going to have a very important panel discussion for everyone. For the International Convention, I went to the convention for the second time. What I feel is convention that this year will be very special because it's a 100-year anniversary. Okay, so I think that throughout all the events, we got a question for everyone. Is that 100 years ago, when Dr. Rose Smedley established the first ever Toastmasters, what did he start for the very beginning? I just watched a video during the conference. Originally, Smedley wanted to organize Toastmasters that he wanted to help those young men and also those young generation who didn't have the confidence to speak on the stage. And also, he wanted to organize like a class-like event. So that's the first motivation about Toastmasters. And you know what? Throughout all the events, it's very special. Not only for we got lots of district leaders, Toastmasters around all over the world, but also we got lots of events. We can feel that. We can actually feel the motivation for Dr. Rose Smedley charter Toastmaster for the very beginning. And I got some photo for you. Okay. My first photo is about the annual convention. You know what I impressed the most for all the journeys that half years ago, there's a member called Simon, our past district director, invited me to join a club called Smedley Chapter 1 Toastmasters. I have no idea what it's called like. When I was in the convention, I realized it is the first club for Toastmasters. And Dr. Rose Smedley chartered this club 100 years ago. Next slide. 100 years ago. So I joined the event. And I am a member. What a surprise. After the event, the senior member called Mark lead us to walk alone in Santa Ana. You know what? I saw the YMCA. I saw the first office for Dr. Rose Beckley. I can feel, I kind of just working with our founder for Toastmasters. Like just working with your grandma's grandpa. It's really a wonderful feeling when I was in the venue. Next slide. Next photo. And also, I want to invite everyone to take a look with these three historical photos. The left one is Dr. Rose Emily typewriter. He used it to type the first agenda, first certificate. Really touching. On the right side is the first charter certificate for the Smedley One Toastmasters. And also, I think that is a very historical agenda 100 years ago. Next slide. This convention very special because we had Hannah, the first member from our district, to get on a world level stage and won the second place. Hannah is our glory for our district and really proud of you. So, in order to celebrate our achievement from Hannah, I invited a very heavyweighted, important contestant in the World Championship. You know who is her? I invited one of Hannah's best friends. Next slide. Next session, I'm going to present 1987 to invite the 2024 World Champion of Public Speaking, Luisa Montalvo, to share with us her experience in the contest and also something for Hannah. Let's welcome Luisa.
Okay, thank you so much. What I wanted to say, first of all, what an honor it is for, I believe it's Taiwan, correct?
Yes.
Yes, Taiwan, to have Hannah on the stage. Now, I have to tell you, quite honestly, while I was there at the convention, I was the second speaker. And I was so glad I was the second speaker because usually, if I'm the fifth or sixth speaker, I do not listen to any of the other speeches because it makes me a little nervous to hear if anybody else's speech is better than mine. And this year, I thought they were. And to be quite honest, after listening to the rest of the speeches, I didn't think I would even place first, second, or third. I did have Hannah placing in first place. So when they announced the winners, where it was Angelique was third place, and then Hannah second place, I thought, oh my gosh, Luisa, you're not even going to place. It's okay.
No.
You'll be back next year. That's exactly what I thought. And so when they announced Hannah second and me first, well, I have to tell you, it was absolutely beautiful because maybe some of you do not know, but I still can't walk after my accident. I can walk a little bit, but not very much. And there is a picture of the three of us on stage. And for those of you that don't know, my speech was about everybody that came to help me right after the accident happened. And really, all I wanted people to know about my speech is if we could all just go back to helping each other the way we would want to be helped, it would be a beautiful place to live. So this one picture of the three of us on stage, I'm there, I'm standing up, and even though it hurts for me to stand up, I was so excited. I didn't feel anything at that moment. And I thought what was really, really beautiful about Angelique and Hannah was Angelique is holding my shoulder up, so she's helping me stay standing up. And Hannah, the beautiful soul and the beautiful person that Hannah is, she wound up putting her arm through my arm, and she's actually holding me up also. These are two strangers that I had just met, and yet they were so so helpful and so kind and so just a beautiful soul from both of them. So it was more of an honor for me to be there with Hannah and Angelique on stage. Hannah, I hope you're listening. You are such a beautiful soul. You have a great speaking presence on stage. I absolutely loved your speech. There are very few people that when I watch them, I have to laugh because they're so funny. And you, Hannah, you were one of the ones that had me laughing. I loved it. Your style, everything was beautiful. Again, congratulations, Hannah, on this major achievement. Oh, she's off? Again, like I was saying, thank you, Hannah, for this beautiful experience. And congratulations, Taiwan. Congratulations, Hannah, on a great, great achievement. I'm so proud of everyone. Thank you so much.
Louisa, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can.
Oh, thank you very much for your kind words. I love your speech, and I really love how you give such an interesting story about a car accident. You make that you I think you put into a lot of imagination in that speech, and I think even though it's something that hurts you and you struggle a lot, you make that speech really uplifting and it's very motivating. And I don't know if you remember, we said that in the semifinals, how come there are so many men in the semifinals? There were only like in each group of the semifinals, there were only like one or two females. But in the end, you, me, and Angeli replaced the top three. So we did a good job. Thank you.
Great job, great job. And yes, in the semifinals there were 8 women and 20 men.
Oh.
20 men. And then in the finals there were 4 women and 4 men. But again, Hannah, so proud of you. Great job. Loved it. Loved your speech.
Me too.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Take a seat. Thank you. This is really wonderful to be able to see that in our contest journeys, it's not just about going and practicing and getting first place, getting second place, or whatever. There's something deeper that happens. There are friendships and meaningful relationships that are built, like what we saw with Louisa and Hannah tonight. Just seeing the two of you and Hannah's, it's like friends coming together. We want to see that. That's so lovely. Now, what we have for you tonight is a pro evaluator, Lester Lin. He's like right above my head here. I can see his name. On our agenda tonight, we have invited Lester, who I believe is in Washington State right now. It is about 4 a.m. over there. But during the conference, Lester Lin, as an amazing evaluator, he was writing tons of notes about every single competitor. Just a whole notebook going on. And we thought it would be a wonderful opportunity to invite Lester to take a moment and share about what it was like seeing competitors, giants like Hannah and Louisa, competing on the stage. Because did you go to the convention in California? Raise your hand if you went. I'm going to put my hand down. I didn't get to go. There's like 1, 2 here. That's right. But I think Lester will give us a really good view of what the contest was like. All right, so Lester, can you turn on your camera? Show me you're here. I love it. I get to point at you like this. Lester, can you hear me, dear brother?
Here.
Now, I noticed, Lester, you and I kind of match. We've got the pin. Very good. Got a tie. All right. And Louisa, if you haven't been to Taiwan before, his background is actually Taipei 101. So when you come here to visit Hannah, we'll take you over there. That's my promise to you. When you come, call Hannah, she'll call me, and then we'll call Alex. We'll all go. We'll all go, right? Yeah, there we go. We'll all go hang out. All right. Lester, are you ready?
Yes, I am. I'm going to share from a different computer. Can you see it? I'm sharing the screen.
I believe we've got something sharing. We have a wonderful
There we
IT
go.
genius in the back, Richard. Okay, it looks
Okay.
like you're ready. Well, everyone, let's welcome, speaking all the way from West Coast of the United States, Lester Lynn.
Okay,
All right,
it's my
Lester.
pleasure to be here, and I am not seeing which. Oh, there we go. Okay, and man, the 100th year convention. How many times in a lifetime could you ever go to a 100-year celebration? So that is very exciting for me, and also, let's see here.
Oh no, Lester, don't disappear.
Sorry. So, the thing about going to the convention, it is so international. And there are so many people that are coming from different countries. The variety of people is amazing. And, even with the worldwide situation of turmoil, there were countries that have political skirmishes, there's wars going on. And at the convention, Russia and Ukraine were there, China and Taiwan were there, Israel and Palestine were represented at the convention. And when you consider the worldwide contest, Toastmasters has 270,000 people. There's 14,000 clubs in 150 countries. There's 118 districts and 14 regions. So if you take all the people in Toastmasters, something's going weird here, okay. If you take all the people that are in Toastmasters, these competitors that are at the contest, they went through a club contest, they went through an area contest, a division contest, the district contest, and then they have to participate in a regional contest where there are 14 country regional contests, eight countries per region. And finally, there are 28 individuals that come to California for the semifinals of 4 groups. And that was the first competition that we were able to see when we were in California. And there were 4 different groups going at the same time. So you could only concentrate on one. Of course, I wanted to go see the group that Hannah was in. And she was amazing. From these 4 groups, each group has 2 winners that go on to the finals. And finally, you have, from the winners of the semi-finals, you have 8 that go to the big one, the final. And when you divide 8 people from the 270,000 people in Toastmasters, that means they have stood out from 33,750 members per person. They are representing the finest of the finest that year from the competitions in Toastmasters. So, when we start the contest, one amazing thing happened, that in the finals, both China and Taiwan were in the finals. How about that? This is like the feeling of when Taiwan was playing China in the men's doubles in the Olympics. The feelings of the competition and wanting your country to win is really incredible. And that was the dynamic of the finals in the competition in California. As the meeting starts, the president-elect, Elena Rochat from Cape Town, Western Cape, South Africa, she is the incoming president of Toastmasters for this coming year. And she is the contest master. She was dressed regally. Look at the clothing that she has on. She was so elegant in the way that she ran the meeting. I'd say Aletta really is a woman of class. So she's the one that's running things. And so today I'd like to talk about the 3 contestants that did win. And also I want to have a mystery 4th contestant that I'd also like to talk about. So of course, here's my picture with Louisa. She is so impressive. And when she came up on the stage in a wheelchair, wow, that was something that made a huge impression, because there's something special, a dynamic, makes you wonder what happened and all this. And the way that she started her speech was absolutely incredible. She's the number 2 speaker, and she rolls onto the stage with her wheelchair. And then she just sits there in the wheelchair. She has her head down. She has the microphone in her hand, and she goes, "Clear." And her body moves. Second time, "Clear." And her body moves. Then she acts as a policeman on radio. "We have a female, unresponsive, no pulse." That female was me. For 6 minutes, my heart stopped beating. I'm really feeling down. Wow, this is something serious. It's almost depressing. And then she comes with a line, "Best sleep ever." The crowd roars with laughter. It was incredible. And it's amazing with her skill, she was able to take the audience, take the audience down to hell, and brought us back laughing hysterically in just 45 seconds. Louisa, that was absolutely amazing. I'd say that opening set an amazing tone. You had the audience on your side, and it was incredible. So then you went on to talk about the 6 minutes where your heart had stopped, and you brought up the aspect of the 37 strangers who fought to save your life, the EMTs, police, helicopter pilots, surgeons, nurses. And she did a very, very interesting thing. She starts telling an imaginary story of what she pictured of her going to try to get into heaven, and with an imaginary talk with St. Peter. There he is with his iPad. That visual picture that she paints with the audience had people laughing. And then she sees God, and she says, "And there's my God." Now, unfortunately, in the United States, where we're supposed to be one of the most free countries in the world, in today's political and polarized atmosphere, sometimes it's even sensitive to talk about God. And Louisa says, "I say, my God, because I don't want to offend some of you. I want to offend all of you." This is her giving absolute swag. She is making it known that you're not going to tell this Texas girl what I can and cannot talk about. This is me. I'm on stage, and what you see is what you get. And I thought that was such an amazing way that you set the tone and you had the audience on fire. It was just so funny. So after that, you brought the audience back down where you were in the hospital and you couldn't walk and you started to cry. And you saw this one guy that was so smiling and happy. That says, I'm getting married. And you're wondering why he's even there. He's handsome, he looks fit. And then you see that he lost both legs. So that was an amazing pivot. Now I'm going to move on. Hannah was second place.
I can only give you 5 more minutes.
Okay, 5 more minutes? Okay, I'll make it quick. Are you ready? Let's look at Hannah. She's been in Toastmasters for only a year and a half. Now she is a world champion in public speaking. Her semifinal was amazing. We all saw that in Taiwan, so I will skip over that. The big question was, what did she have for the number 2 speech? And in her number 2 speech, her body language was absolutely amazing. She does feminine body language of a young woman with possible romance, the awkwardness, the anticipation, the frustration, and she does it so well. Her use of pauses and gasps, even doing the vocal variety, some points she didn't even have to speak the words because the structure of her speech was so good with themes that stretched from the beginning to the end that you knew what she was saying without her even having to talk. And she had 3 incredible twists in her speech. What was the speech about? I'm sorry, here. Her storyline was how she got into Toastmasters. This is one of the oldest storylines there is. It's nothing new. So many people have talked about it, and yet Hannah was able to make it magical, something that was a story that so many people have told, that she was able to bring it alive, and she had the audience roaring. I went and looked at her speech. I got her script out, and I went through it, and I color-coded her different themes. One was, are you ready? I'm not ready. And you see the blue all the way through the speech. And she uses that phrase in various ways 11 times through the speech, from the very beginning to the very end. She says, I want to live abroad. You can see the gray on the throughout the speech. She uses that 4 times. I don't know how to cook. She puts that in there 3 times. The 3rd time, when she was talking about Oscar, she thought he was going to ask her to be his girlfriend, but instead he says, would you enter the contest? And she even throws that in the Toastmasters? I can't even cook. And the audience is roaring. The green, just start. You'll find the way. She uses that 5 times, and then she had 3 surprise twists. The structure of her speech was absolutely amazing. And I commend Hannah that how you wove body language, your facial expressions, along with such an amazing script. In 18 months being the 2nd place world champion, it's absolutely amazing. There we are, celebrating with her trophy. Here is some of her great body language. And now I'm going to rush it. I have the video of her getting the award, but I'm going to rush past that. And I'm going to pass up Sophia. I want to talk about the 4th person. I don't even have his picture. I have a big regret that I never got to meet him. His speech was magnificent. It was action-packed and it was hilarious. He had the audience in his hand. He was reveling in that. He used a beautiful, simple prop as a chair. And what he did with that was absolutely amazing. The crowd was roaring with laughter. And then he pulls the crowd back down to a very serious point, using the chair and tipping it over. It was very, very touching. I think he was a definite serious contender for being in the top 3. I just lost my ability to advance. Who was this person? He was the competitor from China. I was sitting with Aaron Beverly watching the speech, and when he stopped, Aaron Beverly leaned over to me and he said 3 chilling words. He went overtime.
Oh.
Our competitor from China went overtime 2 seconds, and he was out. We had good relations with the Chinese Toastmasters that were there, and one told me through their intelligence network that if he had not gone overtime, they said he would have gotten 2nd place. But unfortunately, he did not place at all because of going overtime. And that is Toastmasters, the rule of time. And that's why in TGIF and Born to Shine, we have the rule that when you hear that bell, you don't say another word. You stop in mid-sentence because it teaches you the importance of time. And so I will conclude with that. It was exciting, the drama of China and Taiwan in the finals, the excellent speeches, but it was well worth going. I am so glad that I was able to go to the 100th anniversary and to be a witness to Hannah and Louisa getting 1st and 2nd place in the World Championships. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Wonderful. Wonderful sharing, Lester. And yes, overtime. And now we are overtime. Oh, but it's okay. Today's a bit more of a party atmosphere. And Lester's observations, I think, are very interesting. Even Hannah sitting in the back was like, oh my gosh, that's what my script looks like? Look at the colors. I was surprised. You were surprised too, yes? Sometimes we discover brand new things. Now, in Toastmasters, we are not a passive group. 我们不是一个被动的 club， 我们是个主动，你要主动上台。所以现在各位坐在这边，不要坐得太舒服，因为现在我们会有即席演讲。We're going to have our table topics. We are in Division E. That E is E for excellent, extraordinary. And to do that, we have to have an extraordinary and excellent table topics master. Maybe in Taiwan, there's only one person who can do it. He's someone he's been in Toastmasters for 3 years. He is the director of Division E. He is a speechcraft chair. He is co-chair of the upcoming annual conference. And so, friends, if you think extraordinary, think one man, Mike Hu. Welcome.
Hello, good evening. Can everybody hear me? Okay. Okay, so I'll make it louder. Okay. Okay, so today, I think it's the same.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So today, have you seen this? This special microphone. What does that mean? Have you seen on TV? That means I'm a correspondent. What's correspondent? It's 特派员. Okay. Right now, I'm in USA in a international convention. It was August 14. Okay, so today I have a job. I need to interview somebody with 1 to 2 minutes per person. I want to let them know. I want to ask them, what do they feel about 100 years and what do they feel about Hannah's speech?
Nice.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, so first, I would like to ask, The question is, what special meaning does the 100th anniversary of Toastmaster hold for you? In Chinese, 您觉得 Toastmaster 100年生日对你有什么特别的意义？100 years. For this question, I want to invite a person from Taipei. It's a very, very senior member. Her name is Monica. Monica, can you show the screen?
Okay, hi everybody.
Monica,
大家好。
Oh, there she is.
yeah. Okay. Are you ready?
哦，讲中文是不是
对，讲中文，帮我回答中文，因为我们在台湾。
？OK，好，好，
谢谢
各位大家好，现在开始了吗？好，
可以
我是
可以开始。
你的问题呢？可以。
您觉得 Toastmaster 100周年生日对你有什么特别的意义 ？Monica，、
哦，感谢你的问题。100周年对我意义非常的重大哈。我是来自台湾的 Monica， 很开心可以参与这样子的庆祝大会。我觉得 Toastmaster 是实现一种 We are the world 的理想。我正在学日语，每当我到日本去旅行，我都会参加当地的club， 融合世界的人们一起开会。然后我现在也是日本三岛会议的会员哈。那就像我们刚刚 Louisa 说的 ，Toastmaster 就是一个 helping each other， 大家互相帮忙的。也像刚 Lester 说的，虽然在会议上大家是敌对的，中国看台湾，乌克兰看苏俄，可是呢，其实我们可以心连心，大家手牵手。我觉得 Toastmaster 是帮助大家实现 We are the world 四海一家的理想，这样的一个很棒的组织。我很荣幸，各位也都很幸运，跟我一样，我们都是 Toastmaster。We are the world， 我们四海一家，很棒的 Toastmaster。谢谢大家。
谢谢 Monica。第一个非常的有 inspiring， 非常有震撼力的演讲。OK， 好，第二题，我想要邀请一个在我人生中很重要的一个人。他的名字叫 Mira。Mira, can you come to the stage, please?
Ooh, welcome.
Okay. My question for you. If Ralph Smedley, the founder of Toastmaster, were still alive, and you could hold a chance to have a coffee with him, what would you like to talk about? 如果 Toastmaster 创办人 Smedley 博士还在世上，你有机会和他喝一杯咖啡，你想和他聊什么 ？Mira，
我以为他的问题是 Will you 什么什么？
对呀，
哇，如果真的有机会跟 Dr. Smiley 一起喝杯咖啡，然后我可以跟他聊个天，好难哦，因为我跟他其实不是很熟，然后而且我通常跟60几岁以上的男生讲话都会有代沟，所以到底要跟他聊什么呢？但如果真的要跟他聊天的话，我比较想要问他可不可以找他老婆一起来聊天。因为有一句话说，成功的男人背后都有成功的女人，大家应该认同吧？那我会想要找他老婆来聊天，也不是找啦，我希望有荣幸可以跟他老婆一起聊天，是因为自从老公 Mike 他当了 Division 1的1部的执行长之后，他的 schedule 真的是超级忙的。有的时候我们晚餐可能吃快结束了，他就会说等一下我10分钟有一个会议。我说哈，会议？然后他还会唠一句话哦，那个碗盘我等一下会洗。 然后等你洗好都2小时，我现在就洗一洗好了。然后不然就是他活动很多。我记得上个月的时候，他跟我说，哎，你可以帮我看一下那个 Division E outing 我们出游的这个报名表，你看资讯有没有清楚？好，我就拿来看。啊，那时候已经晚上11点多了，各位。啊，一看不看还好，一看，我发现真的超多东西要改的，我这边也要改，那边也要改，改一个出游的表单，改到我的脸都要出油了。所以我真的很好奇，像 Dr. Smiley 这么就是创办这么伟大的分会，这么伟大的组织，他应该颇忙碌的。那想必他的老婆应该也不简单，搞不好他的老婆是一个非常能言善道的 speaker， 或是呢非常这分析的evaluator， 或是注重细节的 grammarian。没关系，我很想要认识他老婆，所以如果有机会呢，可以跟 Dr. Smiley 共聚一堂的话，我其实想要问他，可以找你老婆一起吗？
Wow. Everyone knows happy wife, happy life. So the wife is very important. I totally agree. This is an unexpected answer. Okay, 第3题。I want to invite a member from Linko Toastmaster Club.
Ooh.
Her name is Yawen. Why did I choose her? Because this question is about the competition in the midnight in Taiwan. It was 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. I still remember because I woke up and opened a Zoom room for everyone. So I would like to ask Yawen, did you stay up late to watch Hannah's competition this time? Share your feeling about it. Did you stay up late to watch Hannah's competition this time? Share your feeling about it. 雅文。
所以我也用中文吗？
英文。English, please.
Okay. Yes, I attend Hannah's final contest online, but it was late at night while I was. So after I log in, I placed my phone beside me and waiting for Hannah come to the stage. But unfortunately, I fall asleep while waiting. But believe it or not, I woke up just in time to see Hannah on the stage. So I listened to her speech in time. I think maybe it's Hannah went to our club once, so my brain was waiting for this familiar voice to call me. So fortunately, I listened to her speech, and Hannah's performance was incredible, I think. And I was so proud of how she delivered a lot. And I still remember we are waiting for a long time waiting for the result. They even had a dancing party for waiting the result. So in overall, I'm so happy that congratulations to her for winning the second place. She truly deserves to it. Congratulations to Hannah. I really like your speech. Back to Mike.
Hey. Thank you, Yawen, for your sharing about the competition. Okay, the next one. I would like to ask, who has seen Hannah's competition online? How about, okay, so maybe Richard, would you like to answer a question? Because this is table topic, so I want somebody who doesn't know who going to reply.
Ah, there we go.
Okay.
Maybe for online, so they can hear you there.
Okay, my question for you. When you heard that Hannah won the second place in the world, how was your immediate feeling? When you heard that Hannah had won the second place in the world, what was your immediate feeling?
Is Louisa online? Okay. How can it be possible? Only second place? No, I was kidding. Actually, after listening all the ad speakers, I already know Hannah will win, but I just don't know what place Hannah will place. No voice, no battery.
线上手
OK
就给那个位置。
But at the moment I hear Hannah's name, second place, I think I had the same feeling as Hannah did. Relief. Yeah, because we carry a lot of expectations from Taiwan from this T67, and we prepare a lot. And so finally, okay, we have something to tell them. Okay, we win. We won. So that's my immediate feeling at that moment.
There's your green. There's your green.
What do you want to know?
He does have a panel section.
I believe we have 9, 12. We have a chat room, and we watch it online. So while we're watching, we're chatting at the same time. We have 12 people from our class watching live.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. 12 people, 13 people online at 4 a.m. to watch Hannah's competition. That was very, very exciting. Okay, my next question. I would like to ask also a very, very senior, one more, okay, very, very senior member. Okay. His name is Alex. He also Alex Jifeng. Okay. 史基峰, sorry.
We have 2 Alexes in the room. Too
Yes.
many Alexes.
You please.
Oh, you can practice what Mike Honda taught you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, please come to the stage. As you also participate the annual convention in Taiwan, so I would like to ask you, if you could ask Hannah about her experience in the world competition, how would you like to ask her? She said. Oh, okay.
I have a lot of questions I want to ask her. Because and one of them is like how many vision for your speech? Because I like to watch the video and workshop from the world champion. But the prize, very prize. She said that she had 8 different vision for her speech for the contest. So I want to know how many vision for her speech, and I want to know like how to when she was on the world stage, and how does she feel when she was facing people from different background. Usually in Taiwan we all look similar, but in the Toastmaster we see that people from different country. So sometimes because the English is not our native language, sometimes it's kind of difficult and to make a speech when you face many people from different background. So actually it's such so I think she is, when I watch her speech, I feel inspired because especially for her speech, for speech from a district, I learned how to say no because I didn't know how to say no. So that's why I joined many clubs to be a proper. So, but her speech remind me to say no if I don't want it. Yeah, your red mind is important. Thank you so much.
Wow, Hannah, your speech really inspired a lot of people. Sorry, timer, can I have one more person? Please, just one more, please.
You can squeeze one more in.
Just one, okay. Because he's a very important in Toastmaster in Taiwan. His name is Sterling. Sterling, can you help me to open your camera? Is Sterling there?
Sterling.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, the last question I have for you.
Okay.
Gordon, what do you envision for the future of Toastmasters in the next 100 years? What do you envision for the future of Toastmasters in the next 100 years? I think this question fits the best for you. Starting.
Okay, thank you. Wow, it's indeed very good questions. Okay, I imagine our Toastmasters will be expand to all over the world. And the next 100 years, I think there will be no more only people hand in hand, yeah, to pursue the peace and the wonderful world, yeah, for all the people in the world. And I think for another 100 years, I think there will be all the people, they can be a good person and a positive, always support with each others. And I think at that time, the contest will be not so difficult. And it will be really difficult because everybody has the sense of the Toastmaster spirits. Yeah, that is support and positive and like a leader attitude. So I think maybe another 100 years, Toastmasters will become a trend, and everybody will be the member from the organizations. That's my opinion. Thank you.
Thank you, Sterling. Thank you. You just say yes to reply my question 30 minutes ago. Yeah. So thank you, Sterling. Okay, so this will be my table topic session, and this is correspondent Mike. I'm off duty now. Back to Joe. Thank you.
This is your host, Joseph Kalpin from, I feel like I'm on a news program now. Where's my microphone? Wonderful job, wonderful sharing. Thank you all of our friends online for also sharing. And Toastmasters, we're not just Toastmasters, we're Toastmasters International. And today I really got to feel that. We have people sharing from all over, and it's wonderful to see that. Okay, we're gonna take a short intermission. We're gonna have to cut it just a little bit shorter, but we have refreshments ready for you. Now, if you get up and you're like, I don't know what I really want to talk about during intermission. Extraordinary Mike Who gave you a question. What do you think Toastmasters is going to look like in the next 100 years? Will we have intergalactic Toastmasters competitions? Who knows? Chat with a friend. All right, I'll see you in about 5 minutes, 8 minutes. 5. Let's do a quick 5. Okay, go get some refreshments and we'll be right back. Everyone online, go get refreshments too. Thank you. The moderator's chair. I won't sit here. This is for Addie in a second. I want to tell you all, something really strange happened a week ago. Alex and I were making the agenda for tonight. And then all of a sudden I saw something appear on the agenda I had never seen before. Did you all see it? It's after intermission. What is it? Surprise session. Even I was surprised. This is something very special. I've learned that our program quality director has spent the last several weeks silently contacting, reaching out to all these little people all over the world to put together something very special and probably something I've never seen in District 67 before. Hannah's like, Christmas! So tonight, for you, in person, online, and especially to our wonderful and dear champion, Hannah, we have something wonderful for you, and that is our nice surprise. So Richard, let's do it. Get that sound going? Pretty much got it. Are we good, Richard? Okay. Richard says okay, so I think okay. Let's do it.
Congratulations on winning the second place in World Championship of Public Speaking. You are an inspiration for many members, not only in Taiwan, but also in our region and even the Toastmasters worldwide. Keep shining, Hannah.
Hannah, it is wonderful that I'm able to send you this message to congratulate you once again on winning second place in the World Champion of Public Speaking, and I wish you the very best.
It's truly an incredible achievement, not only for yourself, but the whole Region 14. Thank you for being the role model who inspired so many members in our organization, and wish you to write more success stories in your Toastmasters journey.
Hannah，恭喜你得到了很棒的收获。我2次看到你在赛前非常专注的做准备，我就知道你已经准备好了。你会得奖，我们一点都不意外。希望你继续保持。
你在舞台上散发的那样的自信，到现在还深深的感动着我。期许你把这样感动带给更多台湾的会友，也期许更多的会友能够放胆开口，点亮你的潜能，创造你人生的历史。
都是我 Eddie， 我在看你比赛直播的时候，其实一直都是在起鸡皮疙瘩的状态，甚至你在讲完 Are You Ready 那篇的时候，我是眼眶泛泪的，所以是一步一步看着你的蜕变成长，所以真的很替你开心，也觉得非常感动。那我想跟你说的是，不要这么的完美嘛，把机会留点给我们，好不好
？Hello, Hannah. My name is Scott Kynes. I am the District 93 Director out of South Korea. Bravo on your wonderful speech.
Hello, Hannah. I'm Tae-ryun Jung. I'm Program Quality Director of District 93 South Korea. As a PQD of District 93, I really want to invite you to Korea someday. I really loved your speech.
Hi Hannah, I am Yuri Lee, Club Growth Director of District 93. I loved your speech and I'm really looking forward to the day I get to hear your speech again. Bye.
I have seen, I have witnessed, and I had the privilege of congratulating you in Anaheim, California on your beautiful results in the World Championship of Public Speaking. I just want you to know that everybody around you truly cheers for you and congratulates you for what you have done and wish you all the best.
Hi Hannah, I feel so motivated and I'm very happy to hear that you're able to come to a conference out of your busy schedule. And I'm very much looking forward to see you in next May.
That for me is an unforgettable memory of the contest. I also have a colleague from my previous workplace called Mr. K. I hope to see you compete again at the world stage.
I've watched your World Championship of Public Speaking performance and I adore every single bit of it. You have just got a fan.
It was truly honored for me to be able to witness such a marvelous, wonderful speech of yours in Anaheim. But this is not enough. I hope that you will come back again next year and inspire us some more until you get the world champion.
Hannah, I really love your speech. What I like about your speech is the humor and of course the message. Keep sending your beautiful message to the world.
太棒了 Looking forward to meeting you in person someday in the near future. Hey, perhaps you can join us for our annual conference in May next year.
Toastmaster Hannah, I was really touched with your speech. When I was listening to your speech, it took me to all the instances where I was trying to be ready and took efforts to get ready. Thank you for asking the great question of, are you ready?
Wow, I want to say your final speech was beautiful. Are you ready?
I can feel the energy from you and I can see the special charming from a young lady. I believe you will have chance to got the champagne. 加油！
我係 Erica， 今年我非常榮幸可以喺世界峰會嘅舞台現場親身見證住 Hannah 攞到全球第2嘅好成績。Hannah 再接再厲，攞到世界冠軍。
Hi Hannah， 我係 Kitty 啊，係今年嘅冠軍巡演嘅主席，好歡迎你嚟香港。哇！我真係好期待喺現場見到你。好啦，咁我希望11月17我哋喺香港見，加油！恭喜你 ，Hannah，繼
繼續努力，期望喺世界冠軍嘅呢個舞台見到你。
When Matt first asked me to take a look at your speaking and I was competing against you in the semifinals, Hannah, I would have been absolutely terrified of you. And Hannah, I told you before, and I'll say it again, that yes, the international speech contest is dependent on luck. However, you have to be skilled in order to be lucky. So Hannah, you are incredibly lucky because you are incredibly skilled. And you have a trophy now that proves it. Congratulations again. I'm looking forward to see what you do on the stage next.
Congratulations, Hannah! This is Anson from Kaohsiung. I really wish I could be there, but thank you, Alex, for the invitation to record this video. I want to send my congratulations to Hannah. Just amazing of what you have done. We speakers want to just continue to deliver speeches that are very impactful. Let us all deliver the best speeches that we can deliver.
Hannah, remember me? Angeli? Yes, right behind you. Congratulations, I know you're being celebrated today. And I wanted to share something with you. I wish that I heard your speech, Are You Ready? Like 20 years ago, because I would have written my children's book 20 years ago. But anyway, I just published it. Law school. It's about a cat that goes to law school. Anyway, that's another story. Congratulations, Hannah. Everybody is so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. And let's keep going for it until we get to number 1. Anyway, bye.
Final round. Are we ready, Richard? Oh, okay. I can handle on. On I can handle.
Hannah Cheng, are you ready? Are you ready? Hannah Cheng.
Thank you, Contest Chair.
You're welcome.
Oh, as to the question, are you ready? The answer is, of course, not. Have you ever wanted to do something? Traveling around the world, starting your own business, taking on new challenges, but you didn't feel ready to do it. I know how it feels. I was born and raised in Hong Kong. When I was 21, I traveled to Europe for the first time. It is where water is more expensive than wine, where people would kiss you on the cheek, where pineapples on pizzas are illegal. Mamma mia! So interesting. That trip sparked a desire. I want to live abroad. And then my mom said, living abroad? Honey, you don't even know how to cook. Why don't you finish your law degree first? Yeah, Mom. Maybe it's too early. After 5 years, I finished my law degree. I got my lawyer's license. I want to live abroad. Then my sister said, exactly, Hannah, you just got your lawyer's license. You should start working first. And you still don't know how to cook. Well, makes sense. After 5 more years, I've worked hard for 5 years. I want to live abroad. And then my inner voice said, Hannah, oh, Hannah, you spent 10 years building your career in Hong Kong, now you want to give up? You crazy? Have you ever wanted to do something, but the voices around you, even the voices inside you, told you that you're not ready? One day, I was working in the office when my boss, Mr. Tong, came in. Mr. Tong is a very experienced lawyer, always in a sleek suit. He's my role model. Hannah, let's have lunch together. Oh, sure, Mr. Tong. So we went
to his favorite restaurant. We were eating, talking about our cases, when Mr. Tong dropped a bomb. Hannah, I want to promote you as a partner of the law firm. Let's start next month. Mr. Tong, thank you so much, but I don't have enough experience. I'm not ready. And Mr. Tong looked at me like I'm an idiot. Hannah, you will never be ready. Just start. You'll find the way. But Mr. Tong, you're right. I will never be ready. Just start. You're so right. Thank you so much, Mr. Tong. I quit. I'm moving abroad. So I quit my job and moved to Taiwan. Was it easy? No. But Mr. Tong is right. Once you start, you'll find the way. And you know what? In Taiwan, I met my destiny. It was a hot summer day. I was melting, so I dashed into the first cafe I found. And I was greeted by Oscar. Handsome, charming, about my age. We started chatting. Suddenly, Oscar looked at me, straight in the eye. I saw sparkles of passion. And I thought, we just met. It's too fast. I'm not ready. And he asked, Hannah, have you heard of Toastmasters? Toast? What? Oscar, I don't know how to cook. But Mr. Tong said, just start. You'll find the way. So I joined. And Oscar became my mentor. We have so much chemistry. After 6 months, finally, this time, he asked me the question, Hannah, would you join the speech contest? I'm not ready, okay? But what did Mr. Tong say? So I joined the contest, and I regretted it. I had no idea what to say. I felt lost. I wanted to run away from this. I didn't feel ready. But I knew I would never be ready. So I started. And here I am. Is there something that you've always wanted to do? A better you that you've always wanted to be, but you don't feel ready? Maybe you're afraid of the unknown, afraid that you're not good enough, afraid that you may fail. But the truth is, you will never be ready. So don't wait. It's never too early. It's never too late. Just start. You'll find the way. Contest chair.
It is because I'm one of Hannah's best friends in Taiwan. And then I'm also one of the very supportive members in this club too for Hannah. So Actually, I know the whole story during her preparation. So, do you still remember the night? Is that night or early morning that you wake up cheering for Hannah? Yes. Yeah. At that night, Richard called me. He said, I'm going to start to call the person who is who is not easy to wake up. That is Addie. Okay, so I always remember the night that I sitting in front of the computer to see Hannah's speech. All right, and then today I'm going to bring out the story behind the scene. Wow, you mean? Okay, and today who will be joining this session is our champion in our heart, right? Yes. Champion in our heart. She's Hannah, and then I will also invite Hannah's coach during this preparation, and I will also invite the most charming mentor in the world to join this session. All right. Okay, so because today we're gonna go deep, and then I know some of the members, no matter you're online or sitting down here, you're from maybe from a Chinese club. So in this session, we will we will talk about the stories in Chinese. Okay? All right, let's get started. 好，在进入讨论环节前，我们当然要先邀请主角们上台。来，首先，我们先来邀请Coach Richard。还要一个麦克风。好了 ，Richard， 等一下，你坐下之前，你可以稍微讲一下你刚刚再听一次的感觉，跟当天听有什么不一样？是一样，
其实一样，因为我告诉你，我听超过100遍了。然后在那个频道上面有留言的，我都就按上。
来，手机打开来看一下。
对，我真的听了很多遍。因为我觉得每次听完之后都很感动，然后就是尤其是刚比完的那2个礼拜，我每天都在听。对，我觉得它不只是代表一个里程碑，同时我觉得那个演讲本身的内容，我听到都会对我一些现在这种事情得到一些。
Richard 说100遍就真的是100遍，因为他每次上台演讲，他说练50遍，他就真的练50遍。所以我相信那个点阅里面有100绝对是他的。OK， 好，谢谢 Richard， 请坐。OK， 现在我们要来邀请 Handsome Charming Oscar， 欢迎 Oscar。哇哦！分享一下你现在再听一遍的感受。我知道你当天有上线听。
我刚刚听还是有起鸡皮疙瘩，就我还是觉得很感动，就是很幸运能够变成哈娜演讲里面的一部分，这样。对，很幸运。
好，我们留一些，等一下我们要还原故事场景部分。好，来 Oscar 请坐。接下来欢迎主角啦！来 ，Hannah 请上台。我们的两只来，还有麦克风吗？还有没有一支麦克风？
这要别
好。
但有一天有线。
它线不长，所以
那没关系。那你用这个，这个线上收得到。
你用这个，对，就别的。这个表，这个表，这个表，哦，那个地方。
Thank you。好，来，我很想问Hannah，就是你自己跟着大家一起看你自己的感受是什么？就
尴尬。就是我在讲的时候，跟我在听的时候，我每次都觉得很尴尬。但是还有我觉得其实我比较喜欢我自己 semi final 演讲啊，是我觉得 final 的那个 speech 是可以更好，但是我当时真的已经尽力了，就是真的我已经很努力，所以就是 well done Hannah。
漂亮了 ，OK，have a seat。好，来，我们坐下来聊好了。好，来，我为了这次的那个就是访谈呢，我想了好多的问题。那我们先从Hannah 这边开始好了哈。好来，我们因为之前赢完台湾的比赛得到第1名嘛，然后你进入到世界赛的时候，你当下知道的时候，你心情是怎么样？
我记得那天是6月28号，然后那个是礼拜5，然后我们分会有 regular meeting， 然后之后我们去 Oscar 的 cafe 有 second round， 然后 Eddie 你就走出来说 ，Hey guys， 我要跟大家一起宣布，就是 Hannah 进了 semi-finals， 然后 Oscar 走过来说，你看我鸡皮。
对，鸡皮疙瘩。
然后所有这 everyone was cheering， 然后我就是只有，我就看起来很冷静，但是我内心是怎么办？所以我现在要准备第2篇演讲吗？所以还有6个礼拜的时间，我要准备一篇比 district level 更好的演讲，怎么办？我的内心就是这样。
OK， 所以听到刚刚他有没有听到一件事情是，他其实一开始没有想到他会进到世界赛，所以他不是一开始就写了2篇的演讲，对不对？好，那你怎么选出你的第2篇演讲？
第2篇的演讲就是，其实我没有，我在决定要比赛的时候，我没有想太多。应该说，我有说，就是当我决定要比赛的时候，其实我是 aim at Taiwan Championship，然后我就是内心秘密的，我就是 aim at World Championship， 但是我并没有一个计划，我就是每个月我都会演讲，然后就在每一次演讲就是一直在进步，然后所以我 second speech 的时候我也没什么选择，我只能选之前已经在子分会里面有的演讲，然后哪一篇我觉得最有潜力、最好的东西。所以我觉得平常 regularly 就是你要每次分会你都尽量多演讲，其实就是一个非常好的策略，因为你就会有很多就是你可以用来发展的一个演讲。
好，那我们知道有2篇嘛，对不对？2篇演讲，那这2篇演讲安排的顺序，就是 Richard 你有建议过，还是你们有讨论过什么策略？这2篇在世界赛要放什么？
有吗？我没有印象，但是我一直觉得最好的那篇应该放在生意班，因为媒体，因为只会提2个，媒体后面的媒体会整里面再来。
所以其实没有讨论过，不算有讨论。
我们没有讨论，但是我有问过其他人，然后其他人也是，我也同意，就是如果你因为你现在是跟世界的 top speaker 去比，除非你真的这么有自信，说我 second best 我都可以赢你了，那不然的话，你就我觉得 at every stage you need to give the very best。对，然后你才不会后悔，因为如果你用你的 second best， 然后你输掉，你就会一直在想为什么我当初不这样？对，
所以这个大家可以学一下，因为明年我们都还是有机会参赛嘛。对，所以这个策略性的安排，我觉得是不错。OK， 好，再来是因为刚刚说剩下只有6个月的时间可以准备 Are you ready？ 这个礼拜6个礼拜 ，sorry， 6个月。OK， 是6月起，不是6个月，
还有6个月
，6个礼拜，你可以分享一下你是怎么练习的？
如果你说单纯说练习的话，我没有花很长的时间。通常我是在比赛或是在 rehearsal 前的1天或2天才开始真的去练习演讲，因为时间不多的 情况之下，我觉得我会把时间花在内容，我会在想要把我的 content 去做到最好。对，但是你问我的话，我觉得很重要的是你要去比较大的 stage 去练习，因为你要去感受，如果你在一个大的 stage， 然后有一些比较多的 audience 的情况之下，会是怎么样的 feedback， 观众的反应是怎么样。所以很感谢，这是 Division DKO， 然后 Division AGM 给了我一个很大的舞台，然后他们给了我很多的 feedback， 然后都很有用。我觉得这个就非常重要。
对，这个真的要谢谢总会这边的 District 67的安排，因为其实当初进到这个世界赛的环节的时候，其实总会的干部们都非常非常热心，就会一直问说，我们可不可以安排这个场合让 Hannah 去练习？所以真的就是谢谢 Alex， 谢谢 Ben， 然后谢谢 Jay， 就是给了我们很多这样子的机会，让 Hannah 在Matthew thank you Matthew 然后还帮忙签了很多线，然后给了非常多的 feedback， 然后所以其实真的是也是大家的努力，然后让帮助到 Hannah， 然后我们今天才可以一起庆祝这个荣耀的时刻。OK， 好，那我觉得比赛其实比到最后已经到了世界赛这个 level， 其实大家都很厉害，就坦白说，大家其实真的都很厉害。那有的时候比的已经是心态了，所以Hannah在那个当下，就是比赛这个过程当中，你在压力这么大，特别是到美国比赛的时候，因为其实那时候中立分会没有人有办法陪Hannah一起去，就可能他比较亲近的人都没有陪他一起去，所以在这个环节当中，你怎么调节你自己的情绪，还有释放那个比赛的压力？
比赛的压力，我并没有处理。压力处理了我，
压力处理你。
说，我这之前在比赛前有跟我聊的人都会知道，我每次见到所有人，我就说怎么办？我很紧张，我还没有准备好，怎么办？然后我去到 semi final 跟final 的时候，我也是一直跟其他人说 wish me luck， 我觉得很紧张。然后，所以你问我的话，我觉得我最后就是直接没有办法。所以，紧张是因为台湾之前没有人去过美国的决赛，所以没有人真的能够跟我分享。我自己也没有去过，所以我不知道那个状况是怎样。所以对我来讲，就是整个都是 unknown。然后我自己又是一个很容易焦虑跟紧张的人，所以最后就是没有，你只能一直练，然后练到一个地步是你已经是一个 reflex， 然后你已经 internalize， 就是你不用想，只要你站在舞台上，你就是自动讲，然后你是要练到一个地步，就是别人跟你说你演讲里面的某一句，你就可以立即的接下去。练到这个地步你就不用紧张，因为你上台就是你真的忘了，你身体还就不会忘。
对，肌肉记忆的部分就对了。OK， 好，那再下来我有因为我知道其实台湾有非常多的 club 其实都很强，然后其实在每个 club 也都有一个这样子的角色，一个非常资深的会员，然后他可能也对比赛很有经验，然后当然就是有member 去比赛的时候，就是会提供很多的意见，然后帮忙做 coach。那在中立分会这个角色就是 Richard。那对，那Richard 其实这几年其实一直都帮助我的那个参赛者。然后我想聊一聊的是Richard 你自己就是这么多年做这件事，然后包含就是帮助，你觉得对你自身来讲有没有什么成长，或者是你觉得在做这件就是身为这个角色，就是你可以分享一下你的经验，然后让其他也同时在做这样子的角色的人可以有不同的学习面向。
我先讲一下动机。我想我们每一个人参加 Toastmaster 都心里都会默默希望自己的都会很强。然后在一个竞争，就是大家都很强，都会竞争里面也是很棒。那要做到这件事情，就只能够让大家慢慢变强，它是需要时间的。所以大概我加入 Toastmaster 从第2年开始，我就很有计划的在做这件事情。 我今年教入第10名，所以你看你听过了8天，那各位听过说你要快速的进步，其实参加比赛，因为比赛你会不断的改稿，不断的练习，那这才有办法去修正你之前的盲点或是你不知道的事情。那所以每一年你就训练一个10个，5年就5个，然后你会就越来越强。然后我的想法是，我的出发点就是这样。我觉得，你说很多 member 来例会，然后做例行性的演讲，他回去还会再看那一天讲过的人少之又少。可是如果说这件事他要比赛，那他就愿意花时间去好好研究，怎么样让这件事情更好。那这些学到的东西都会之后变成自己的。你在之后演讲的时候，你会很自然就把学到的东西把它用出来。那我觉得这个就是为什么可以做。
我可以补充一下吗？
没问题，没问题。
对，因为我们听过一句话是，成功的男人背后都有一个女人在支持他嘛。那我觉得这在哈娜身上是哈娜的成功背后是 Richard， 这是 Richard。我不是说，那我跟大家讲，就是大家看哈娜从加入到世界冠军是1年半的时间，可是这一段路 Richard 已经走了10年。这10年来他做了什么事情？他世界冠军每一届的，只要有出教材的他都买，所以他花的钱可能超过10万以上。所以这背后是有这样的累积。哈娜是很优秀，但是他如果加入他如果加入的不是中立 Toastmaster， 我觉得这个是很难讲。对，这是很难讲。对，所以这个幕后的工程在这边，大家给他参考。
补充，对，那我也补充一点，就是我去年也有参赛，那我就是那种不认真的学生。那因为 Richard 有给我一些教材嘛，所以你可以看这个，然后什么的。我大概就是看了2期之后就没看了，所以这个呢，这位我们家 Hannah 呢是有看完，他还会自己去找其他他想看的东西，甚至还会去要新的东西，所以就是没看完跟有看完的结果。OK， 好，那既然聊到改稿好了，我知道 Hannah 这一篇其实写的很赶，对不对？然后改稿的过程是到处去收集 feedback， 然后不管是怎么样正面的啦、负面的，你去怎么去消化，或者是你在改稿的过程你是怎么去筛选，怎么跟 Richard 讨论？
我觉得这是一个很好的问题，是因为我们在 Toastmaster 我们常常会说，evaluation 跟 feedback 很重要，但是通常大家都是 focus 在你怎么去 evaluate，好像没有人真的讲说你要怎么 receive，and filter feedback，然后这个其实真的是蛮难，因为很多时候就是有的人会跟你说你应该做 A， 然后有的人会跟你说你应该做 B。那所以我觉得，特别如果你是去比赛的话，很重要的是你的 feedback 要越多越好，就是有比较大的 sample size， 那个 feedback 才会比较，你会看得到那个 overview。然后我自己发现，我在比赛的过程之中，我发现很重要的一点是，你要去问你的观众，在你的演讲中间有什么 gap。是他们会觉得有一些 logical leap， 或是听完之后就是为什么会这样？这个是我觉得是通常是蛮有用的。就举例说，就是我在好像是在 Division DKO 的时候，我有收到一个 feedback， 就是我一开始我的 call message 不是现在的这样，我一开始是 You will never be ready if you don't even start。然后 just start， 然后有一个 feedback 就 challenge 我的 logic， 他说你好像说的只要我开始我就会 ready， 但是这个不是你演讲的内容。然后我当下当然是没有很开心，但是你回头去再想的时候，发现好像真的 是蛮对的。然后我最后就是把我的 core message modify 成现在的那个样子，然后我发现真的那个 modification 的改变蛮重要的。它让我的 core message 真的清楚很多。对，所以我觉得 feedback 就是要问，到底观众有什么听不懂？
大家学起来哦，明年比赛的时候可以拿来用一下。好，那我想问一下，这个 Are You Ready 你改过多少版本？大家应该很想知道。刚刚那个谁 Alex 有问嘛，对不对？对，你改过多少版本？
我自己电脑最后的版本是第九个版本，但是我想说我自己有 coach 嘛，然后他说他当年的 World Championship 的演讲，他改了好像70还是90次。
哇，所以你们知道 Hannah 有多认真，就剩了6个礼拜的时间，她还是不停的在改稿。其实，就我所知，她在上场的前一天，就是我们还有就是 message 这样子，然后她还在改，就是不放弃，改到最后一刻，就是她很要求完美，完全可以体现。OK， 好，那接下来呢，我觉得这篇演讲之所以精彩呢，就是在后面这个地方非常的爆笑，对不对？然后呢，我们的故事主角出现了奥斯卡，对，
希望没有让大家失望啊。
没有啦，完全符合期待。OK， 好，那个因为Hannah的故事是当初就是进到了那个咖啡厅遇到，所以当下你是为什么会突然提起说，要邀请他？然后，而且他对每个地方的，对我也想知道
我没有这么滥情，对，开玩笑。那时候2年前7月，我记得很清楚。那我中立 Toastmaster President 的 term 刚开始，你知道 DCP 都有招生压力吗？没有开玩笑，我要讲是我曾经去澳洲打工度假，那时候遇到一个澳洲 local 的同事，他对我很好，就是他圣诞节就邀请我跟他一起去教堂，然后一起去教会圣诞晚宴，然后带我去很多的不同的景点玩。然后那时候 Hannah 是跟他先生一起来的，我可以还原故事吗？可以哦，
可以。
其实那个时候是 Hannah 跟他先生一起来，然后聊一下，原来他们是刚移民，就刚到台湾1个礼拜，就是来自香港的朋友，然后我就是希望能够尽一点台湾人的地主之谊，所以我们就加了赖，然后我就跟他聊到 Toastmaster， 因为我觉得一个人在外地，他人生地不熟，所以我希望我可以成为他在这边的朋友。然后因为我们中立 Toastmaster 是一个就像 family 这样，我就想邀请他来加入我们的 club， 他这样子就认识超过30个朋友在台湾。那后来他真的跟很多人的就是 friendship 都就是在我们这个 club 就是建立起来，对对。没有，对。那你有没有补充一下，就是还原一下当时的场景这样？
说就是那个就是一个 misdirection joke，然后就是我讲的其实都是真的，但是我说的 destiny 还有那些 romance 是 Toastmaster， 不是 Oscar， 对，但是是真的是当时我记得就是我们在吧台里面上面聊嘛，然后你就讲到某一个点的时候，你突然停了一下，然后你的眼神有点奇怪，你的眼神有点奇怪，然后你突然就问我，你有听过 Toastmaster 吗？你是真的这样问吗？我想说是 Toastmaster， 但是我当时也是有同样的想法，就是一来我觉得我希望能够就提升自己的自信，然后克服我对于舞台的恐惧。那二来我也是觉得我希望能够就是 blend in， 然后就是多认识台湾的朋友跟文化。
那后来就是这个 handsome guy 就变成了 mentor。好，那在那个引导 Hannah 的过程当中，你是一开始就发现哇 Hannah 真的是很有潜力，还是说就是对，你是一开始就发现他很有潜力，然后就是然后发现他是这么有潜力的人之后，你觉得身为一个 mentor 碰到这样子的媒体，怎么去带领他？
其实我第一次看哈娜上台，我就知道她可以站在国际的舞台上。就是哈娜可能过去她法律的训练跟整个过去的人生经历相当的丰富，然后可能是我觉得是法学院的训练，就是她的论述是很有说服力，就她的 content 的内容就已经很强了。那我觉得她的 talent 是在她的 delivery。就她看起来是很文静内向的女生，可是她表现出的一些 drama 的那些时候，你就看她扭身体啊这类的，你就觉得哇，她 delivery 真的很强。所以我就有跟 Hannah 说过，我知道她是可以站在世界舞台的，但是我的功力不足以推向她到世界舞台，所以 Richard 就是把他推向世界舞台这样子。对，就我觉得应该让 Richard 再补充一点。
对 ，Richard
对，
补充一些，因为我记得你好像有跟 Hannah 说过，就是 you have potential。
对，那是 C2，你第二篇对不对？第二篇，那时候你是 pathway level 1的第二页，
还是第三篇，就是猫
你讲
他给的那个
爬山，然后高山症那第二篇。对，然后我那时候我坐在台下，然后我就觉得很惊艳，因为那时候他还没有受过，就是几乎是完全是一张白纸的情况之下，写了一篇 message 很清楚，故事很精彩，然后而且又很有就是很有意义的一篇，然后就讲得很棒，然后我那时候就觉得哇塞，太强了，然后我就跟他说，我觉得你很有潜力可以写出可以变世界级。我讲我就忘记了，然后他一直到现在。
我说真的，就是一直以来某程度上推动我一直要努力进步的，就是 Richard 那一句，然后还有 Oscar 的那个压力，他就说我们今年我们中艺会有冠军喽，有一个无形的压力，然后这个真的很重要，在我觉得很辛苦、很困难的时候，我还是想着那一句去努力。
哇，所以 Richard 在他心中埋下了一个小小的种子，然后在2年之后开花。然后我想讲一件事情是，我知道 Oscar 在当会长那年，他的上任演讲2年多前他的上任演讲，他说我要带领中立起飞，我想要我们的分会，我希望我可以带领我们的分会产生一个世界冠军。我们还没到那里，但是我们很接近了，就是当初大家心里的许愿，然后还有大家一起的合作，然后就是默默就是我们就走到了这里。然后最后想分享一点，就是因为其实我知道3位都是非常幽默的那个演讲者，然后这次的演讲内容也非常的好笑，不管是 No 这一篇，或者是 Are you ready， 都有很多很好笑的笑点。所以我想讨论的是，你们觉得幽默这件事情在演讲里面重要？那怎么在你的演讲里面找出可以让观众觉得好笑的地方？先从 Richard 来好了。
我觉得很重要啊。像后来演讲，如果觉得不好笑，我都不想讲。因为那个会让你，当你开始讲这些东西，然后下面有反应的时候，你下次写2秒后，你会怎样让它觉得更好笑，然后才很好笑。所以我觉得他分会嘛，平常上班来就是要开心啊，然后你可以讲逗大家笑的，然后这个大家也会觉得好有趣，我都不是来上课，然后大家就会很开心，每次都会。
奥斯卡呢？
我觉得幽默就有点像是一个美食上面最后撒的那个香料，那个调味料，就有了它就有这料理就有了灵魂这种感觉。 所以是蛮重要的。但是我也曾经犯过一个错，就是为了搞笑而搞笑。我觉得我要让这个好笑，所以加了没有必要的好笑的片段在里面，这是我曾经犯过的错。那我觉得你的幽默还是要跟你的content 的 core message 是有结合的，才是一个好的幽默。这样。
好，那最后来我们的演讲亚军，这么多的笑点，你怎么找到的？还有你怎么把这些笑点生出来的？
其实我本身并不是个很幽默的人，然后我记得我一开始参加演讲会的时候，我还去问到底怎么可以比较幽默一点。然后，但是我觉得幽默在演讲真的很重要，是因为如果你幽默的话，你很快就能跟观众有 connection， 然后观众记起你的演讲的时候，他们就是快乐、有动力的，而不是好伤心哦，就是走不出来的那种感觉。所以我自己觉得幽默是很重要，但是就像 Oscar 刚才讲的，就不能说我因为要幽默而幽默。就是你需要去 uncover 你的故事里面幽默的点，然后我自己其实在这篇演讲Are you ready 的那一篇，为什么就是几个幽默的点都是别人的 feedback。就是一开始我在 AGM rehearsal 的时候 ，Eric 妈就有跟我讲说你的 first part 有点 dry， 他就建议我在 first part 的时候都多加一点 not ready jokes。所以我就在前面加了，就是 I don't even know how to code。然后后来就是 Richard 提醒我说，你要不要在最后有 call back 到你之前的 not ready 的那个 joke。然后就是你嘛，你给我3个，然后 Eddie 就给我3个 feedback， 他就说你可以尝试再加在这几个地方，然后最后就得出就是 Oscar 的那部分，对。就是这个就是 power of feedback。
好哇，我觉得今天的分享非常的精彩，就是因为其实很难得可以让就是世界级的演讲者去分享他这一篇讲稿跟他所有背后准备的故事，还有他的心路历程。那今天很谢谢我们的 Coach Richard， 然后 Most Charming Mentor Oscar， 然后谢谢 Hannah 来分享这个背后的故事。那希望今天的分享也可以带给你们一些不同的启发，然后之后你们也可以带回去演讲会做不同的这样子的练习。那也希望各位的分会之后也会因为这样子而成长。那今天呢是我这边的 session 就到这里结束啦。那希望今天大家有喜欢，谢谢。谢谢，不好意思，就
Thank you so much。好，我就拿这个麦克风。关掉了吗？没有。其实我跟大家说，我跟 Alex， 我们在说可惜，感觉这个太短了，还有背后的故事好像有一些还没讲完呢。但因为时间的关系，我们就卡在那边，然后转到我们下一个环节。那今天晚上，因为我们有来宾就来到这边，我们也要给你机会多多分享。那因为时间的关系，只能够邀请2位。那我就会已经跟他们说他们是谁，可以跟我点个头吗？你为什么不再点头？All right, so I'm going to start with a very handsome, wonderful gentleman. Lachlan, you can come up to the stage, please. 好，那因为时间的关系，我只能给大家1分钟时间，对不起。1 minute, 1 minute. Thank you, thank you.
好，那do I have to speak English or Chinese? Chinese will do. Okay, Chinese will be better. 好，我想快速的讲一下，就是其实，我参加年会，然后我有看到 Hannah 的演说，然后我刚好虽然我是 C 部，但是我有到 AGM 去，也看到那一次演说，然后后来我虽然没有熬夜看这个，隔天之后有看 video， 然后我也觉得很奇怪，就是听了3、4次这个冠军的就听了3次同一篇演讲，想说通常都会他等一下会干嘛，等一下会干嘛，今天我知道了。就是一篇演讲越嚼越香的秘密，原来越嚼越香的秘密，原来里面有很多层次也来自于这些 分会的伙伴们给予很多的用心，很多的调料，很多的香料。到最后面，我发现啊，原来你的那个些you don't even know how to cook 这种东西都还要被 set up， 然后也是我们听一个演讲，哇，越来越有趣，越来越像同一篇演讲可以变得如此的精彩，所以我觉得很感动，而且呢，我自己也认为说自己参加了 Toastmaster 这么久，原来只要有一个想象力打开来，跟着伙伴们一起，哇！我们可以变成 World Champion。谢谢。
对啊，我就很喜欢这个说，我们可以变成 World Champion， 感觉你真的改变了台湾，天哪！好，那我们就最后一个来宾，我们就请周蕊珍、Iris 就分享，来自 TGI 啊。
在 TGIF 我们的会员 Paul Sharp 每次都说，当你要支持一个人的时候，就是到现场。在全国的半准决赛的时候，当我看到 Hannah 的那篇演讲 ，No， 我立刻就被圈粉了。那时候的我觉得，哇，这么的浑然天成的演讲，他的表演一点都不做作。那时候，当你的演讲结束的时候，立刻跟所有的会员说，我真的很喜欢他的演讲，是这么的自然，所以很开心今天来这个见面会，可以更贴近的知道你的一切，一路走来，是的，你会紧张，对，跟我们一样都会紧张。1年半，每一篇的演讲都耕耘着你今天的结果，所以我今天从台北带来的青鸟旅行的蛋卷，这上面写着说蛋卷的100个可能。那我要送给 Hannah 的是，我们希望 Hannah 在她未来的人生旅程有100个精彩，甚至比100个精彩还多。谢谢你带给我们67区的 inspiration， 谢谢。一个拍照，拍照。对啊，粉丝一定要跟偶像拍照。对，你跟他，不然可以拍一下。谢谢。
好，谢谢周蕊珍。Now, we are coming to the end of our program tonight. There's one thing that I forgot to do. There's one thing that's not on the agenda. And that is a thank you to all the people who have made tonight possible. Also, a thank you to Hannah. If you weren't here, none of us would be here. But I'd like to invite Addie, Mike Hu, please come to the stage. Jean, Bright, and come onto the stage. I'd like to bring up everybody that's been a part of tonight. Richard, I know you're very busy, but I also need you to come up to the front. He's tech. He gets to come up last. Please come up to the stage. Mike, our table topics master, Addie, who did our wonderful panel today, and Bright, photographer, Jean. We had for SAA, wonderful smile just to welcome us. And James, oh yes, and Patsy, our timer, and Amos, our online timer. He's saying Jean, Jen. I don't know why I keep calling you Jen. Okay. All right. And also our master organizer here, Alex Huang. Oh, wait. Our photographer's up here. Oscar, thank you. Yeah. Okay, great. Let's do a picture. That one first.